Hi guys, thank you for joining me. This is Hannah. I'm just going to tune in with you now and give you some messages from your spirit guides. Wanting to just say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving this a go. Thank you for taking the time to watch another video with another rhyme. They're very interested in what's about to happen for you. And someone is saying, would you just let it happen? I do have this real strong feeling that you're trying to work everything out and your team they're kind of tired from trying to not let you work things out, because if you work too much out, it will block you. Yes, how does that work? Someone asks. Right, so of course we have the physical world, we have then spirit. So if you think that there's all of this completely synchronized weave going on, so say there's something that you have to do, and it's, let me try and think of something a second. Right, you're doing a food shop and you're trying to get for 2 weeks ahead. And you're thinking, what are we going to do? What are we going to do 2 weeks ahead? And the truth is, you have no idea what you're going to be doing this night in 2 weeks. And you might try and work it out. No matter how much you work it out, you won't know if you're not meant to know. And if your team don't want you to know, they will put blocks in around your mind for that moment so that you just cannot work it out. And then 2 weeks comes, and someone invites you out for the night and dinner is completely taken care of, and it was meant to be a surprise. So with that in mind, they need you to know that certain things you cannot know until very last minute. It's not bad things, it's not going to hurt you, they're good things, but you must let them happen. They are asking you, please let us take you on this journey, your team is saying. There's a mega amount of trust that is going to heal with you, with your team, from this response of going, okay, if I don't know that right now, I will know it when I need to know it. Your team are like, thank you. Because they have a hard time, you know. Think about how many people want to know everything. I mean, I know obviously not everyone wants to know everything, but think about how many people want to know so much about the future. But yet when we do that, we do miss what is going on right here, right now, of course, right under our nose. And there's a lot to do in the now. So they don't want us thinking all the time, what's next, what's next, what's next. It's got to slow down. If we are always thinking about what we want in 10 years' time, we lose the magic of what you could do right now to make life in the now better. There is meant to be a shift with finances for you. They're saying just give it a sec to come through. They really want you to know things are really good. I'm seeing a lot of blue protection around you. I'm also seeing just a certain shade of blue. Trust it as it happens. Be on the receiving end, ready to say thank you. Thank you so much. They're saying amazing things are going to happen when you receive with thanks. It does. It sounds really obvious, but it's these little things that are going to have a bigger effect on your life, as well as when you give something, give it with gratitude, with love, without expectation of what it will give you back. Certainly don't give something feeling that you're giving it and it's creating a lack in yourself. When you buy your food, enjoy putting your hard-earned cash into your food that's going to support your body, your mind to live, to grow, to get strong, to thrive. It's a really positive exchange, and you need to see it that way. Yes, they are saying it's being on your own that's difficult sometimes. with how much you want things to happen. It's like there's this real quick commentary in your mind that wants another thing, another thing, another thing. And a lot of it is, excuse me, it's to distract you from how you're feeling, which your team is saying that's got to stop. If you would meditate in those moments, focus on something, it could be your breath, it could be the sound of the waves, it could be, you know, listening to music even, but something where you just get very, very lost in a more positive frequency, you wouldn't be worried so much. Because a lot of the worry comes from you not feeling a part of this big picture thing, this big web of life. And it's, you know, it's catch-22, because when you feel stressed, it actually blocks the messages coming in anyway. So the focus is, if you're feeling stress, is to release something, to relax, and not work yourself up. The worst thing you can do when you're stressed is just be, I'm really stressed, I'm really stressed, I'm really stressed, and then it kind of, you know, you can get even more stressed. But if you find your center, so again, it could be your breath, it could be your heartbeat. You know, you could bring your hands to your heart, just breathe into your heart. And I'm seeing you do something like, I'm okay, I'm okay. Just let it go. Interesting. They're talking about a breath workshop. You're very welcome to do that. Your team and me, we don't like to make hard suggestions on such a general reading, because lots of people will see this video. If breath work is something you've been thinking of, they are asking you to investigate it, but it doesn't have to be a one-time thing. It doesn't have to be an everyday thing. It's just what your gut feeling is telling you to do. You are meant to follow your own rule book and create your own rule book as well. If you worked with your breath before, just know that it's a good place to be, and you need to nurture it and keep going back. Whew. Lots of happiness coming in from you focusing on your breath, focusing on your solar plexus, and giving yourself energy of love and light all through your breath, breathing into love, breathing into light, letting go of stress. Someone's saying it needs your ownership to get rid of it. If you want to release things, it's no good saying, this person's caused me this person's caused me that. Just work on yourself and you will feel the most results and happiness and also peace. So your cards at the moment, you have your Knight of Swords. I'll show you here, who's charging currently into the wrong direction, followed by your Ace of Swords. So this is the switch of perspective with working on yourself, stress, focusing on your breath, will bring you more alignment with your mind, which is what this card is all about. Balance of the mind. The sword is a very great description for the mind of communication in tarot. It's got two edges to it. In balance, it is very powerful, and out of balance, it's also very powerful. You can really destroy things with your mind, and also you can heal things and nurture things and create amazing, amazing things with your mind. So watch out for how you work with yours, and give yourself lots of love, lots of compassion for where you are. Right here, Judgment. We are talking a bit about having faith in yourself and also not staying in the victim mode. Not easy. That's what I'm hearing you saying. It's not easy. It's difficult. I wish this. Wish I could do this. Wish this. Just stop saying that. Be where you are. Accept where you are. Accept, okay, life is hard. Okay, things are different to what I thought. But that's okay. You're still well. You're still here. You've money to do what you need to do. You've a good family around you. And it needs to be okay. Interesting. They're talking about money. They're saying there's amounts of money that you need to rest into. So the feeling is that you have, I actually feel that there's money in your account and it needs to be put into something that is sustainable and it's about your future. And I do feel that you're going to feel a lot of grounding once you do that. It just feels like there's a little bit of ooh around the bank. And if you're feeling that strongly with this reading, then just check in with yourself. There's someone saying it's also seeing about where you're putting your money, where you're spending anything that's not right. If you're into dowsing, you can work with your pendulum to ask if there's anything in your accounts that isn't right for you, as in it could be a subscription, it could be a certain outgoing, or ask your team to highlight what is not right there at the moment. But I do feel that there needs to be an enlightenment there. Time is on your side. You just need to find your way. It's what you're meant to do. I really feel that in the next 6 months or so, you feel very aligned with yourself. Sometimes we have to go into these really nasty places and frequencies to suddenly go, "Whoa, I don't want to be in this place." And then you do all this work and you create harmony. And this is where you've come to here. Just keep going forwards. Don't force yourself to do what you don't want to do, but keep doing what you enjoy doing. They're saying that you're a positive person. You're not someone who gives up on things. So with that, you can make it work. You can do this. You can work in the way that you want to, telling yourself positive things. And you're meant to have positive things around you. Queen of Wands. Be yourself and use your magic. It's time to be you. It's time to express who you are and not who you're not. There's a real trend at the moment of letting the past be on top of everything else. Woof. It's like what Spirit is saying to me here is that Spirit are really deeply trying to help people to release the past and let go of what's holding them back, in relationships, in home, in work life. But a lot of people want to hold the story because they feel if they won't have the story, what else will be there? And the truth is you won't know until you let it go. And that's part of this journey. They can't promise you, money and gold just so that you let go of the past. You should do it for the now, for the fact that you need this space for yourself. If there's a blockage in your heart, if it doesn't get released, no matter how much you bring in, you won't feel it in the same way. You won't connect with it in the same way. It won't be rewarding in the same way. So why would Spirit bring you all of these amazing things if you can't actually receive them in your heart and accept them? So there's just that message there to let go of the past. It can be as simple as setting intention. My intention is to let go of all that no longer serves my highest good. And you need to do this for yourself and no one else. We have the Five of Swords here, just reminding you it is a singular battle with thy mind. Grr, difficult at times, but so very aware and gives you what you need. Okay, we have our small side reading here. Knight of Wands followed by Nine of Swords. It is what's meant to be. You were meant to do what you've done, so no regrets. Don't start regretting anything like that. It's meant to be a new journey for you. They're saying turn around and face the music. It's okay. It's really okay. You're not in a bad place. You need to see that. You need to see the worrying has to stop and life is better than you're thinking at the moment. Right, our last 4 cards. We have the Moon, the 3 of Wands, followed by the Queen and the Star, who are working side by side with you in spirit. This is 2 females above you right now, helping you, giving you love, giving you strength, giving you what you need for your highest good. This is from them. Don't stress about the past. You don't need to. It's not important. What is important is where you're going. If you want more in your life, you've got to let yourself have more. If you're in the wrong place, don't hesitate. Go and move on. Move on with everything. You don't have to stay. You've got a lot of options if you want. They're saying to you, you're always in the right place if you let yourself be. And they are showing you always in alignment. But they're saying they're working together here. And they're just saying it's all about you accepting where you are. They're like, they need to accept what's going on and why it's going on, and not get involved. It's like they want you to see that it's something moving past you. It's a train going past. You are meant to be the seed of life. You are meant to be the sacred person watching these things unfold, but working on yourself and not getting involved in any negativity. And your family above are saying the times are brilliant for people on the earth. Wow. We have amazing gifts all at our doorsteps with the potential to do incredible things if we would work together. And it's just going to get better. They're saying if you want something different, make something different. If you want another version of the same thing, do that. There's no rule book on what you can and can't do in the physical. But they're saying, but there is with the mind. The mind has its own rule book. And they're telling you to break the rule book and go forwards with love. And knowing that you can trust your family, you can trust these 2 particular females above you, who will always be there as your stars. And they always support you and they tell you things are all right and things like that. But if the person closest to you isn't supporting you, you must tell them that you need them more in different ways, and it has to change. You need them a lot more than you think, but they're not giving you everything that you need. So just ask them about it. Okay, I'm not going to go into that too much more because I feel that's going to get quite personal. If you would like a private reading with myself, you can just let me know. I do offer readings on WhatsApp video, so we can work with each other if you're not in the UK or even not in Cornwall. And thank you so much for your time. I'm sending you lots of light and blessings on your day today. It's a real honour to be here with you and to have read these cards for you. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.